Hi everyone, this is Mrs. D'Amico. Our lesson this week will be a first semester review. We're going to see how much you've learned for this whole half a year. Today you will be able to define book genres that we studied this year, and you will be able to identify what genre the story that you hear belongs to. So let's review the different types of genres that we have learned. First one we had was a folk tale. This is a story that has been passed down from person to person for many years. They're found in many cultures from all over the world. We also learned about fantasy books. Now, fantasy books are imaginative stories that could never happen in real life. You learned about graphic novels too. This is a story that's presented in comic strip form but published as a book. They used text and pictures to tell a story. Humorous stories are just funny stories. The characters might be weird looking or strange, they might do crazy things, and they might tell a lot of jokes, but they're definitely funny. So humorous stories are funny. Historical fiction books, we covered that as well. They're based on real people and places or events from the past. The events have happened in the past and they're used to tell a fictional story. So some parts of the story are true historical facts and other parts are made up. Mystery stories are suspenseful stories about a puzzling event, and that's usually not solved until the end of the story. Science fiction is a type of fiction or make believe story that combines science facts with technology and fantasy. But there's no magic in these stories, it's all based on science. So, your job will be to decide which genre the story that we're going to hear next is. Listen to it and figure it out. Here we go.
The Cat Food Mystery. A Pet Club Story. Meet the Pet Club. Lucy, Jake, Kayla, and Andy are best friends. Lucy has a rat named Ajax. Jake has a dog named Buddy. Kayla has a cat named Daisy. Andy has a fish named Nibbles. Together, they are the Pet Club. Every morning, Daisy takes Kayla's food. Stop, Kayla says. She chases Daisy around the kitchen. I filled your dish last night. Why are you still hungry? Kayla asks. Daisy runs over to the cat door. Kayla sees some prints on the floor. That's strange. Is someone eating your food? Kayla asks. Daisy shakes her head. On her way to school, Kayla sees the fat cat next door. Are you eating Daisy's food? She asks. The cat just turns his head. Kayla hurries to school. She tells the pet club about the missing food. We'll come over tonight, Jake says. On her way home, Kayla sees a sign. Missing. A raccoon is missing from the animal park. I'll have to tell the pet club, Kayla says. We'll look for the raccoon after we catch the cat food thief, she says. After dinner, the pet club meets at Kayla's house. Dad uses this cage to catch squirrels in our attic, Kayla says. Kayla puts the cage and food next to the cat door. She turns off the lights. Everyone falls asleep. I'll have to catch the cat food thief myself, Kayla says. Suddenly, Kayla hears a sound in the kitchen. Wake up, Pet Club, Kayla shouts. What is it? Lucy asks. We caught the missing raccoon, Kayla says. The raccoon is in the trap. He is staring at Daisy's food. It looks like we've solved 2 mysteries, Jake says. Now it's time for a snack, Kayla says. Daisy can share her food one more time.
Okay, so I bet you can figure out what this is. It was mentioned several
cat
times.
food.
Nope, go on. Okay, so what genre was the cat food mystery? In the beginning of the story, there was a problem. They couldn't figure out what happened to the cat food. Then they used clues and tried to figure it out. And if you look close in the title of the story, it even tells you what kind of story this was. It's a mystery story because the characters were using those clues to figure out who was taking the cat food. I hope you enjoyed the story, and we look forward to sharing more great books with you next semester. See you next time.